What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. If you're here for B.o.B, awesome. I don't think I've done any B.o.B on this channel before. Just so you guys know, my first actual exposure to B.o.B, or one of the first things that I really liked, was when he did Airplanes, but I think it was like part 2 with Eminem on it. That was like my first like big song from him that I really got into, and then he had some stuff with Bruno Mars and stuff as well. Which was super dope. But if you're here from my Taylor Swift crowd, just so you guys know, I have done anthology. It's just not being allowed to be on YouTube, which I find very irritating because I've seen other channels like have it up for months now, and they are also like playing full songs. So I don't know. I just feel frustrated. I have to figure out how I'll get past that. But in case you do want to see it and you haven't seen it, it is on my Patreon for free. I always have a link to my Patreon in the description. You do not have to pay. I have no paywall. Everything on my Patreon is free, visible to anybody. So feel free to go check it out. I have a whole collection set up of Taylor Swift stuff. So I have the Eras Tour reaction, the Tortured Poets reaction, and then the Tortured Poets anthology reaction. So feel free to check that out. But in the meantime, guys, my wife is almost ready to give birth, so I am switching out of album reaction mode. I'm going to be doing singles and features, and I thought I would do the same thing with Taylor Swift. Try to do songs that are not on her albums, so that when I come back and check out her albums, then I haven't ruined any of those opportunities. Make sense? Cool. Let's check this out. Damn, that's already super deep. Like that.
Ever thought about losing it? When your money's all gone and you lose your whip, you might lose your grip. When the landlord tell you that you due for rent, and the grass so green on the other side, make a nigga wanna run straight through the fence. Open up the fridge by
grass so green on the other side, make me want to run straight through the fence. And those are dope lines too, in the sense that he's just described hitting kind of like rock bottom, maybe not being able to pay your rent. If you can't pay your rent, you're probably not able to pay for like proper lawn care, so your grass won't be green. Like, again, I'm getting kind of specific into it, but that's the cool thing that you can find in these lyrics. And B.o.B is a guy that, you know, cares about his lyrics. So,
and the grass so green on the other side, make a nigga wanna run straight through the fence. Open up the fridge about 20 times, but still can't find no food in it. That's foolishness. And sometimes I wonder why we care so much about the way we look and the way we talk and the way we act and the clothes we bought. How much that costs? Does it even really matter? Cause if life is an uphill battle, we all trying to climb with the same old ladder, in the same boat with the same old battle. Why so shallow? I'm just
Yep. I 100% agree with all of that.
Trying to climb with the same old ladder, in the same boat with the same old paddle. Why so shallow? I'm just asking, what's the pattern to the madness? Everybody in the #1 draft pick. Most of us ain't Hollywood actors, but if it's all for one and one for all, then maybe one day we all could ball. Do it one time for the underdogs. Sincerely yours from one of y'all.
Hey man, those are all really nice thoughts, and I think in a different world it would be very possible, but in a capitalist, money-hungry, greed-driven world, it's just not possible. You know, like, everything is set up to work against that. But I love those thoughts, man. I love that. I think it would be amazing if we could be like so much more caring and helpful to each other. But yeah.
One time for the underdogs. Sincerely yours from one of y'all.
Wish I was strong enough to lift not one but both of us.
Beautiful. I mean, her voice is beautiful on here, and I love the two worlds kind of vibe that we're getting. Like when he's rapping, the backing sound is completely different, and when she's singing, it's completely different. And I love it because it's like two worlds coming together. I mean, when I see B.o.B and Taylor Swift, I was kind of like, what is this going to sound like? And this makes sense because the chorus sounds very Taylor. Not that she couldn't do what B.o.B's on, but it just sounds like, yeah, this is what Taylor Swift would sing on. And it's beautiful. And B.o.B rapping, it's great.
Someday I will be strong
like
enough to lift not one but both of
Fire.
us.
I can feel your pain, I can feel your struggle. You just wanna live, but everything's so low that you could drown in the puddle. That's why I gotta hold us up. Yeah,
Everything's so low you could drown in a puddle.
just wanna live, but everything's so low that you could drown in the puddle. That's why I gotta hold us up. Yeah, hold us up. For all the times no one ever spoke for us. So every single time that they play this song, you can say that that's what Bobby Ray wrote for us. When the tides
Damn.
get too high and the sea up underneath gets so deep, and you feel like you're just another person getting lost in the crowd where your pie and the nosebleed. Because we both been there, yeah, both of us. But we still stand tall with our shoulders up. And even though we always against the odds, these are the things that have molded us. And if life hadn't chosen us, sometimes I wonder where I would have wound up. Cause if it was up to me, I'd make a new blueprint, then build it from the ground up. Hey, but if it's all for one,
Make a new blueprint, build it from the ground up. Because if you're building something, you need a blueprint, architects, all that. But then change the way things are done is basically what he's trying to say.
up to me, I'll make a new blueprint, then build it from the ground up. Hey, but if it's all for one and one for all, then maybe one day we all could ball. Do it one time for the underdogs, from Bobby Ray to all of y'all.
Respect.
I was strong enough to lift not one but both of us. Someday I will be strong enough to lift not one but both
I love it. I love the positive message. I love that the chorus, had basically these two parts where like I'm not strong enough to lift both of us, but one day I will be strong enough to lift both of us. So it's like acknowledging that you're in like a tough spot right now, but you will get out of it and get better. And I love the positivity in that message. B.o.B's verses definitely captured that really well. He got into like some specific things, which was cool. But definitely, like, I was brought here because of Taylor Swift, and I do have to say that her voice was beautiful on this. She sang it so well, and I love that she didn't do much extra in the song until the end, because I feel like what that did is it allowed us to really focus on the messaging of the song. And then at the end, she kind of gave us some beautiful like extra singing after she sang the last chorus, and it just worked really well. So let me know down below, guys. If you want to check out more B.o.B, definitely comment that. If you're here for Taylor Swift, definitely comment down below. Let me know other features and stuff that you would like for me to check out from her, or other like non-album singles that I could check out. I would love to see those or hear those. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.